Let's Chat.
One of the big, important resources we have right here in Chattanooga is the Family Justice Center. Making a return visit, it is Regina McDevitt. Regina is the executive director, and Dina Keys, you are the, let me get this right, the coordinator community response specialist.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to ask you what you do here in just a moment. Regina, tell me the overview of the Family Justice Center.
So we provide support services to victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, and elder abuse through partners who are on site. So when a victim comes in, they get to connect with the multiple partners on site for services like the Partnership Domestic Violence Program, legal aid. So we have all these agencies that can support that victim. So we assess them and then we connect them to the resources that they need to be safe and to move forward with their lives.
We also have the Children's Advocacy Center, the full Children's Advocacy Center on site.
And you all are located out at Eastgate. How big of a need is there here in the city and the surrounding areas for what you do? Obviously way too big.
Yes.
But what kind of demand are you seeing?
So we have had about 130% increase in the last 5 years of people coming in to seek services. But we see people at the center. They don't have to have an appointment. They can come in. But we also see people at court. So we have advocates that are actually located in Hamilton County courts, and they connect with victims in the courthouse.
All right, you are a community coordinator response specialist.
Yes.
What do you do?
Well, there are a lot of aspects to my job. I do a lot of our social media, a lot of our marketing with news media. We do a lot of outreach and relationships with other agencies because that's so important. But we also, or I also, coordinate our high-risk intervention team, and that's the highest risk cases for homicide.
Such a terrible thing. Glad we have the Family Justice Center here to help handle that, because that's a, pardon my language, hell of a situation for anybody to be in, especially someone who has been the victim of domestic violence or worse.
Yes.
Are we seeing an increase in domestic violence around here?
In some areas within Hamilton County we are, and in some we are seeing a decrease. So I think sometimes that has to do with people being trained. I think when officers are trained, we see an increase because they're more aware and they're connecting in a different way.
Right. All right, you guys have got something coming up the 15th, I believe it is.
16th.
16th.
Yep.
Tell me what is going on.
So every year we have National Crime Victims' Rights Awareness Week, and this year, April the 16th, out at the Family Justice Center, we are doing our mayoral proclamation. General Wamp will be speaking along with some survivors and other folks, and of course you're going to be participating in that, so we're appreciative of that. And it's an opportunity to really let the community know that it's important for coordinated community responses. We have to bring services together collaboratively to support people the best way that we can so that they're healthy and safe and families thrive.
What is the biggest need the Family Justice Center has right here, right now?
Biggest need, I would say, would be staffing. As we increase services and people have that need for services. But you know, with our volunteers, we are looking to have a peer-to-peer support program. We're looking for a chaplaincy program. So we just did our strategic planning. So we have all these really big goals that we have in place that we're going to be looking forward to. So those are some of the needs that we have, is looking for volunteers to support some of the needs for our strategic planning.
Is the event coming up open to the public?
Yes, yes, and we will have lunch provided.
Lunch provided, open to the public. All you need to do is make a reservation, call and let you know they're going.
No reservation needed.
No reservation needed.
No reservation needed.
Y'all are taking this in a great way, I think. the Family Justice Center does so many things for so many people over so many areas here in town. What do you see on the horizon for the next year? We have 30 seconds left and we're up against a hard clock. Go.
I think what we see is increasing our high-risk intervention team and making sure that victims in our community are safer and that they're not being killed, and our chaplaincy program, and looking forward to connecting more volunteers to our Voices advocacy support group.
And what you all do, obviously, it's kind of an around-the-clock, on an as-needed basis thing. So it's not like you shut the doors at 5 and there's no more Family Justice Center until tomorrow.
So that's actually the partnership. They have the 24/7 hotline. We rely on partners to do that.
All right, ladies, it's been great seeing you both.
Thank you.
Hope you will come back and join us. Look forward to joining you all next week at the Family Justice Center out at Eastgate. This is something you want to be a part of. Stay with us. We'll be right back.